Yo, what's going on, chat? Wait, let me turn my mic up. Might be a bit low. See what that's like. How we doing, chat? It's a bit of a later stream than usual, for me at least. In fact, a lot of you guys are probably new to one of my streams. But how's it going? Welcome. It's a very last minute Frieren stream today. I did say yesterday that when I was doing Frieren, I would do it at some point this week, but it would be very random as to when. And well, there we go. Here. Ooh. I had stream open on my phone then for a sec. Whoops. But it's gonna be the start of the tuning exams today, or the Frieren equivalent of the tuning exams anyway. If you're new around here and you're wondering my opinions on Frieren, where I'm at with Frieren, whatever it may be, I think it's absolutely peak. And let me just sort out the dimensions there. That should be a bit better. Yeah, I think Frieren is absolutely peak. It is very swiftly becoming already one of my absolute favorites. Favorite romance stories, weirdly enough. Even though it's not really advertised as romance per se, I am loving the romance stuff. So I'm excited to hop into more. Especially if it's going to be exams now. Yo, what's good, Impulse? Likes pajamas? Welcome. We're going to hop straight into this today. Because like I said, it's going to be a shorter stream. But, whoa. Hang on. I should have figured this out before the stream. My bad. Told you, very last minute random ass stream tonight. But we're going to head into this. 29 years after the death of Himmel the hero in the Northern Lands Cool region. I'm sorry, Impulse. Listen, I am going to start figuring out a schedule. Once I've done a few more streams and I got an idea, okay, this is when I've got the most time to do them. Because I also want to start doing just like longer streams as well. Once I've figured out a proper schedule, that'll be cool. But because I'm going to be away a lot of next week and a lot of the week after, I wasn't sure if I didn't stream tonight when I was actually going to be able to stream again. And I wanted to read more Frieren. So, unfortunately, my love for Frieren won. Good evening, Mantas. Right, so that's Orburst, the largest city of magic in the Northern Lands. It's still pretty far off. We need to catch a coach or something along the way. Once you obtain the qualification to be a first-class mage, we'll be able to enter the Northern Plateau, right? I don't think it necessarily has to be me who gets the certification, though. It'll become invalid soon enough for me anyway. Why don't you get it? Wait! Oh, wait, is it going to be Fern that takes the tuning exams? It's your bedtime? Realistically, it's usually mine as well, I ain't going to lie. But the thought of Frieren excited me too much. Truth be told. Don't you know, Mistress Frieren? Only a select few mages can obtain a first-class certification. It's impossible for someone like me. Oh, okay. I see. You don't seem interested. I should have asked this before, but why do we need such an incredible mage to enter the Northern Plateau? That's a good question. I hadn't actually thought of that. It's because for a very long time, the Northern Plateau has been infested with monsters like the Ainsam that uses sly magic. It's always been a dangerous place. You can't pass through without a priest and a skilled mage. Even so, requiring an experienced mage to gain passage means something very serious must be happening in the Northern Plateau. No worries, Impulse. I understand. Like, this was a very impulsive stream. See what I did there? I know. I'll find out more about the exam once we reach Orburst. From what Fern has told me, there will be tests of combat, so I'll need to think of an approach to those too. No matter what kind of exam it might be, with your mana, passing should be a piece of cake, right? Even though you're limiting it, you give off mana like a skilled old mage would. Don't call me an old mage. You made her sulk. Isn't call her an old mage kinda mean? Sorry. I mean, I guess it's sort of like low-key true, but I wouldn't say it myself. I haven't forgot about you calling me an old hag either. When did I call you that? Forget it, I'm going to sleep. Wow, she's really pissed. Wake me when we arrive at Owlburst. I changed my mind. What's the matter? Only half the sky was in my sight. Oh? What? Good night, Impulse. Thank you for hopping in at least. Let me tell you this, Fern. Mana is not the only thing that determines the strength of a mage. Technique, experience, the spells you use and how you handle them, effort and willpower. Some of that sounds like what warriors need. And talent. I have lost to mages with weaker mana than mine 11 times in my life. I want to know who Frieren has lost to. What? 4 of them were demons. Qual was one of them, right? Well, there's one. Qual. She lost to Qual. Cool. Good to know. But who else? And one of them was just an elf like me. Oh, okay. Well, there's 2. And the remaining 6 were humans. Oh, who's this? On the frontier of Graf Granite's domain. The town in Graf's domain should be close. I feel like I've seen this person, like on Twitter and whatnot. It sure isn't easy to get to Owlburst. Guess I'll take a break. Hey, Missy, nice staff you got there. Oh, she's gonna be strong as fuck. She must be a Frieren if she whooped Frieren's ass. It's probably going a bit far, but leave all your valuables for us, would you? Oh my, bandits again? It was peaceful after Aura was finally slain, and yet now we have more of these ruffians to deal with, huh? Who told you to speak? Hurry and gather all of your... Huh? Wait, what? She made him stab him? Oh. Well, oh shit! It was Kraft. I didn't even clock. Be gone if you want to live. Let's get out of here. Oh, so Kraft is gonna be from another party of adventurers, heroes. Shit. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Let's get out of here. Thanks, you saved me. I'm Ubel, a mage. I'm Kraft, a monk. Oh, so they're not actually together. Wait, could you be an elf? What a rare sight. You have eyes of the killer. Nice one, Viz. You have eyes of the killer. Peak translations right there. You have the eyes of a killer. I wasn't trying to save you. I found the corpses of some bandits cut into pieces in the forest nearby. Oh. Is it her that cut them up? It was the work of a mage. And of a frightfully skilled one at that. Uh-huh. Did you come here to scold me? Town's name was pronounced differently in them. How is it pronounced? Because I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, because it's a German word. I'm assuming anyway. No, I'm also an adventurer. I'm not so thick-headed that I'd criticize you for killing in self-defense. I was just saving the lives of those before me. You're a crafty old man. So boring. Are you heading for... 'Cause I don't know how that A with the 2 dots is pronounced. Not 100% sure how the B is pronounced either. Aushurst, maybe? Who knows? I sure as hell don't. Yep, I'm going to take the first class mage exam. Oh, we're going to get a rematch between, what was her name? Ubel and Frieren? Kind of like Oiserts. I think that makes sense, because I'm pretty sure the B thing is pronounced kind of like an S. I think. Or a B. I don't know. Who knows? Like I said, I don't. I remember Frieren saying something like that. I can't wait to hear about her journey when I next see her. The exam will be held 2 months from now. Ah, okay. So I know this arc, this saga, whatever it is split into 3 main parts. So I'm guessing part 1 is going to be preparing for the exam, I suppose. We'll see. Please keep in mind that the first class mage exam only takes place once every 3 years. Also, a 5th class mage exam qualification or better is necessary to be eligible to take the exam. Fern, I'm counting on you. It's just Frieren, I can't do this alone. You'll be fine. And what will I do if I fail? The first class mage exam is given once every 3 years. If that happens, we'll just hire a first class mage or get across the sea somehow. That would cost a lot of money. We'd have to go back to our snackless days. Oh no. But yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah, if you have to be a 5th class mage. Also, we're not going to get a rematch between Frieren and Ubal. Okay. This holy emblem probably won't do, right? I asked you before, what is that antique? Hey, you. Can I take a look at that? Are you planning to take the first class exam? It seems we can participate after all. I can't believe someone still knows about this. It's such a remarkable object, right? It should be. So she is taking... Oh my god, I'm getting thrown through hoops already this chapter. Also, I need to update the what chapter we're actually on. Just realised. Because we're actually on 37. Not 36. So you aren't a part of any magic guild, huh? The organizations that govern magic change too frequently. It's a pain to keep joining new ones. Besides, I have this holy emblem. Are you impressed? What's this rusty necklace? Don't you know? Not at all. I see. This is the only proof I have that I'm a mage. Frieren, it's true that we don't... Oh god, no, the menace is here. Chat, my menace is back. Always, every time I stream, the menace that is my cat Logan is determined to do everything he can in his power to knock things, press buttons he should, put the camera out of focus, spoil me, likes to do that. What are you doing, Logan? What's the goal this time? Let's see for now. We'll pretend he's not there. Frieren, it's true that we don't know about that necklace, but we do know that you're an incredible mage. Isn't that enough? But you'll soon die. Hello? Mistress Frieren. What an incredible mage you are. Right. I am. But you'll die soon. That's... Fuck. According to the continent... Alright. Come on. According to the Continental Magic Association's regulations, it seems like mages are generally considered full-fledged once they're certified as 5th class. Logan has a nice tail. Thank you. He likes to hit everything with it. Why did... Oh god, no. 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 It's not your stream. Come on. Sit on my shoulder. Or stand on it. Let's not flash stream with your ass. Why did you take the... Okay, you're actually just going to fall, aren't you? What is the goal here? You're meant to be a cat. And yet you try and fall off everything. Right. This ain't... Come on. Come on, you. You can sit on my chair for a bit. Will that help? Because I'm trying to read Peak. Why did you take the 3rd class exam? Because that was the earliest one I could take. There are a total of 600 mages who are the 5th class or above, even including apprentices from 6th to 9th. That'd make only 2,000 of us mages. Among these, there are 45 1st class mages. The 1st class exam is held every 3 years at the Northern Branch in Oishurst, and the headquarters in the holy city of Strahl. There have been many times when no one has passed, and casualties among the participants seem to be common. It seems rather difficult. All things considered, there are significantly fewer mages now. Were there a lot more in the past? A century ago, when the Demon King's army was on the offences, you'd pass by mages walking through any town anywhere. But now you don't see one unless you're in a magic town like this. Okay, we have 2 months. Should we do some intensive training to prepare for the exam? Oh yeah, they're locking in. She's training Fern. Oh, so Fern's going to get a little power boost. when she was already strong as fuck. We will now begin the first class mage selective examination. The quality of the examinees seems to be pretty good this year, don't you think? Okay, we're meeting the Sand Village and all these people now. Okay, I see I see the vision. I'm excited. Which one of these are going to be ending up being useless? And which one of these are going to be important to the plot? Let's find out. We have Werbel, a second-class mage and the captain of the Northern Magic Corps, which have been fighting against the remnants of the Demon King's army for many years. There's Denken, a second-class mage. He's a sly old fox who became the Imperial Magister after surviving a violent power struggle. And that is Fern, the youngest ever mage to achieve the highest possible score on the third-class exam. I see a troublemaker too, though. Hey, I got a feeling. Well, to be fair, based on like past records and history, if any time a main character is introduced into Frieren, I absolutely adore them. So I'm going to assume it's going to be the same for Ubel, a third-class mage. She was disqualified for killing the first-class mage who was the examiner for the second-class exam 2 years ago. The other promising ones are. She's giving off mana like an old experienced mage. Who's that? No idea. I will I will announce the details of the first exam. You'll have battles in teams. There are 57 of you here in total. You'll take the exam in groups of 3. Now I'll divide you all. A bracelet, huh? There's a number on it. I guess this means I'm in the second party. You can track the locations of your team members' bracelets by putting your mana into it. This is how you'll identify your party. They've got an interesting way of doing it. It's very different from being in a normal party. It's going to be much harder to work together with other mages in a team that's just been formed. First impressions are important for this kind of stuff, so I'll need to be careful not to cause any trouble. The bracelet's leading me over here. Ow, it's gonna come off. Stop messing with me, I'll kill you, you jerk. I dare you. They're already fighting. Oh, Fern's with Ubel. Looking forward to working with you. Me too. I don't foresee Ubel and Fern getting on all too well. They don't give off that kind of vibe. They're not giving off a vibe that they're gonna get along very well. The Gross Basin, site of the first exam. I'm going to explain the specific rules for the first exam. This region is the habitat of the Still, a species of small bird made of meteoric iron. I have already distributed a cage to each party. 2 conditions must be met to pass the first exam. First, you must have a still inside your cage at sunset tomorrow. And second, all your party members must be present at that time. Okay. In general, you are free to move around. However, if any of your member goes outside the exam area, all the party members will be eliminated immediately. Like, that's going to happen. They put up a barrier around here so powerful, not even a single speck of dust could get through. I'm glad you're listening, at least. There's no way for us to leave. Frieren seems strong enough to get through, I can't lie. Now, we will begin the first exam. We should come up with a plan first. Are you stupid? Don't you understand that we can't even make a plan until we find one of those birds? Why don't we introduce ourselves to each other while we walk? And decide who gets to carry the cage by rock, paper, scissors. I'm Frieren, nice to meet you. I'm Loween, a third-class mage. I'm Kane. I'm also a third-class mage. Lauren and I grew up together. We graduated from the same Academy of Magic. Do you know anything about the Still? Nope. I have some knowledge of them, but I've never seen one myself. Let's first find one and observe it. I'm tired. I'm embarrassing. Let's take a short break. I can still walk. I'll go scout ahead. It's safer to stick together. Oh, please. That's not efficient. Oh, Frieren is not enjoying this. How strong are you, Loin? Stronger than this kid? Bring it on. And compared to me, I wouldn't want to fight you. I see. All right. Go look around. Be sure to come back if there's any danger. And be wary of the sky. I know. That's twice Frieren's brought up the sky being sus now. I'm worried about this party. Frieren, you're like a teacher. I think you'd make a good leader. Only because you guys are fighting all the time, I don't enjoy being in charge. Sorry, we've always been like this. By the way, what did you mean by be wary of the sky? Exactly what I said. Is sensing mana a weakness for you? Why'd you ask? Hey, that was quick. I found a still. Well done, Louine. Let's observe it carefully first. I told you to just observe it. It's gonna get away. No. Good job, Can it? Oh, wait, can she like freeze it or crystallize that? Huh? Not bad. But we should take cover now. What? Why? This still is an extremely robust bird. It can fly faster than the speed of sound? That kind of restraint is meaningless. You need to observe one properly in order to capture it. We'll spend the rest of the day observing the still. Seriously? We already lost sight of it. That was close. Kind of manipulated water while Louine froze it. They're in sync and have perfect timing. Their coordination is at such a high level. It's not something one could achieve in a day. I was worried what would happen with these two, but their skills could somehow... Let's chase after it now. We should check the area around like the lake instead. It's hopeless. They're at each other's throat again. Yeah, I've seen enough anime to know that this is the peak team. I heard something. Huh? Frieren's not here. I was right. It sounds like rain, but it's so faint. It's not even raining, so how? Oh, so that's it. Which means it's probably... What the fuck? A monster? My staff. Louine. Yeah, Frieren. Frieren, saved the day. What a surprise. I told you to be wary... Oh, that's why. I told you to be wary of the sky, didn't I? You okay now? Yeah. You called out for Louine. I thought you hated her. No, come on, Frieren. We should all have seen enough anime to know that these two are the bestest of friends. So how is it you two are able to coordinate so well together? I'm very curious. You might be surprised to hear this, but I'm a coward. I often freeze up in the heat of the moment. That happened during my very first session of flight training. The other guys who went on ahead are so far away now. It's just water down there. You won't die. Shall I kick you in if you don't have the courage for it? I kinda hate you. I know. You always say such mean things to me. I'm the kind of person who improves with praise. That's the result of mommy and daddy spoiling you when you were growing up. I can be as sweet to you as you want if that helps you to really fly. Then say some good things about me. Come on, you being serious? Okay, how about this? You try really hard even though you're actually a coward. That is your good point. Tell me some more. What? Why would I? Tell me. You put in a lot of effort when nobody's looking. You pay attention to other people. You're considerate. You're cute when you laugh. Ooh, creepy. And then she's kicked off. That was close. So you really can fly after all. I won't be nice to you anymore. Louine may seem rough, but she knows how to point me in the right direction. Just straight up Homelander and Ryan pushed off. Cool, I like it. Thanks to her, I've learned that anything is possible as long as I can get some momentum, even when I'm scared. Tomorrow we're finally going to fight our first dragon. You scared, Aizen? You're trembling. Yeah, I see then. Wait, what? You scared? I see. I'm scared too. What are you talking about? I was going to mimic another adventurer and encourage everyone, but I'm sorry, it didn't go as planned. Nah, I feel less nervous now thanks to you. Himmel, you can just act like yourself. I'm sure this sort of thing differs depending on the companions you have. You're right. I see. It sure seems different for each person. By the way, Frieren, I noticed something interesting. It might be useful. Interesting. We might be able to catch this still easily. We finally managed to catch it. Now we can relax, huh? You're too carefree. It's only going to get worse from now on. Now we have to keep the other parties from stealing the still from us. It's time to spill a little blood. Ooh, Ubel. Ubel. I don't know what to expect from her. I expect a hell of a lot of chaos. Is she gonna be sort of like villain? Good, but crazy? Well then, shall we review what we've learned from observing this still? Yo, Rashrock's 4 in the morning? Wow. Fair play. Thank you. Welcome to the stream, my friend. First, as Frieren mentioned, they fly faster than the speed of sound. It's impossible to catch them at that speed. Catch up with them at that speed. Furthermore, they're as tough as dragons. Fucking hell, fair play. Ordinary offensive spells do nothing to them because they can break out of restraints. And on top of that, they are hypersensitive to mana. They flee even when we approach with our mana suppressed. But the biggest issue is that since they have almost zero mana themselves, we cannot detect them that way. So we have no idea where they really are. We also don't know how many of them are around. We only saw them 3 times yesterday morning. I bet they're cautious since everyone's looking at them. Worst case scenario, we don't even see another one. Even if we manage to find one, we have no clue how to catch it. That won't be a problem. Last night, I was actually doing an experiment with a spell that might help capture a still. I noticed you left last night. What kind of spell is it? I already showed it to you. The spell that captures a bird. Back when there were more mages and magic was more commonly used, the tribe of hunters developed this folk magic. I did see you. Oh, okay. Shit. I did see you capture something with your spell, but that wasn't a bird, it was a monster. Since it's folk magic, it seems you can catch any creature that looks like a bird. It's powerful restraining spell, so I think it'd work on the still too. Please be careful with the manga panels. We've been alright so far. I think because it's official Viz, then we've been good so far. We're chill. But thank you. Why did you keep that secret? We could have captured one if you used it already. You used it yesterday. It's not that simple. The range of this spell is 50 centimeters. I'd have to get that close to use it. 50 centimeters? How are we going to get... How close have we gone so far? 3 meters at best. Besides, it seems that they can sense our presence when we get within 20 meters. I'd say we're currently just a step away. It's a rather huge step. So, to reiterate, it's hard to stop a still with your magic, right? It might be possible if I manage to freeze one, but they're sensitive to mana and their toughness makes it difficult. It'd probably escape before I could stop it. I think it'd be easier to buy some time with my magic. If there were a vast amount of water, I could do it. My spell allows me to manipulate water, but I can't generate water myself, which means I can only use the spell where water already exists. It's difficult for mana to travel through a large body of water, so I'd have to pour my mana into it beforehand. Then, no matter how much there is, if the water is scattered like rain, it's easy to manipulate. Then again, if I put my mana into the water, it still is too sensitive to mana to even get close. I don't know how they're going to solve this. They won't come near it. Right, well, so much for that. I may have an idea that will work. That's certainly not a bad idea, but it's too risky. It would be like picking a fight with all the other parties. Oh? But this is probably our only way to capture a still. Are they gonna steal it? Are you scared, Louine? Ouch, that hurts. Fine, bring it on. Are they gonna steal it? Are they gonna... But you wouldn't steal from Fern. But then I feel like... I don't know if this is what I think's gonna happen or what I really want to happen. I want to see Ubel versus Frieren. Fine, bring it on. What is the plan? I'm so interested. Let's hide and wait until the exam is over. Okay, so land, Ubel, Fern. Really? That sounds boring. We're mages. We've got to fight it all out. Mages also avoid unnecessary fights. What the fuck is that? Oh, water? But first, we must replenish our water. They are gonna clash. Ooh. There should be a lake in the center if I remember it right. Anyway, I'm glad we captured a still early on. All we need to do now is just stay hidden and we'll pass the first exam. What is it? Looks like it won't be that easy. I thought this was a road, but it's a dried up river, isn't it? And there's terrain like this everywhere. They've put a barrier around the exam area, correct? Correct. It's very common during exams. It's a powerful antimatter barrier that not even a single speck of dust can get through. Does it also stop water? Oh. Judging from the way it dried up, they must have put up the barrier over a week ago. So most of the water must be in the lake located in the center of the basin. We candidates are living things, and we all need water to stay active, but that doesn't mean everyone will gather around the lake. You're right, we can carry water with us, but there still are also living things, just like us, yet they can't do that. I see your point, so anyone who realizes that will be lying in ambush around the lake, which is the largest body of water in the area. Alright, that settles it. Forget about the water. That's just an insane idea. I'm already parched. I'm sure we can find a small pond or something. Drinking pond water is just not hygienic. If we boil it, maybe? Oh. Okay, these are the dudes who just scream NPC. Like, look at that guy in the back and the girl in the front. Just so NPC. But the dude, he's got an actual design. Maybe he'll look in. What a nuisance. I was trying to kill you. I'm surprised you could react to them. Well, whatever. Just leave the cage with the still inside. And if I say no, then say no more. Oh. Another fight going on? That was from the lake. Oh. Is she freezing the entire lake? She froze the lake. Jeez, what are they up to? This isn't funny. This manor belongs to someone in the second party. What are they thinking? Are they looking to make enemies of everyone? What are you doing? Melt the ice quickly. Denken, what shall we do? It's a waste of our time and energy. There's no point in melting it. The steel will never show up around this lake now that magic has been used this aggressively. Oh, okay. We'll steal the steel from the second party. If they're acting this crazy, they must have figured out how to capture a steel. Mistress Frieren, what are you trying to do? That's what I want to know. I'm so confused on what her plan is. Truth do be told. How foolish. Using this much magic to melt the ice will leave the lake useless. Denken, Laufen, Richter. 13th party. They still won't come near here. The others who realise that seem to be looking for water elsewhere, but their manner detection is too weak. They won't be able to deal with the threats from the sky. They're all amateurs. It seems the second party froze the lake. Are they trying to sabotage the exam? Sabotage? No. This is part of their carefully made plan. They can't go any further until they move things along. What is... Oh, shit. What the... Monsters got them. They're already dead. Let's go. Come on, old man. Let's get them down at least. You see those monsters circling above us? And not just one or two. They've cast a spell on the corpses. If we try and bring them down, they'll sense us. Giesel. This is how they lure in their next victims. They've got the Streb Sharing and the Atachi's crows. This party fell for their trick at the cost of their lives. There's something wrong with this. Choosing a place where these monsters live as an exam, I mean, it seems the test proctors don't care in the slightest if the candidates get killed. This is your first time taking the first class exam then, right, Laufen? It's very simple. It's their way of saying that anyone who gets killed in a situation like this is not worthy of being a first class mage. The Continental Magic Association cares about the quality of the first class mages. Some of them still glorify the strong and proud mages who fought against the Demon King's army back in the day. Well, one of them is in this exam right now, my friend. Their obsolete way of thinking makes me laugh. I'm surprised to hear that from you, Denken. I thought you'd be one to take their side. Mages don't need to have quality. The first class mages just need to exist as a symbol of authority. Even if you're a skilled mage, if you don't know how to win the hearts and minds of people, you might as well be powerless. I've seen mages far superior to me fall from grace and be persecuted countless times. Great power is feared, and authority that is feared does not last long. Also, magic is nothing to be proud of. I see. So you're saying it's fine to be as weak as you are. Watch your mouth, whelp. I could beat you with my eyes closed. And you got these bozos who are trying to melt the lake. What is their plan? Oh, what? They off-screen in the Ubel fight? In the Fern fight? We can't seem to detect the second party at all, can we? They must be concealing their mana and staying hidden. This place too. It's the same everywhere else with water that we've seen so far. I can sense the mana that was poured into the water though. It's faint. Can you tell? Is this the second party's doing? I believe even the person who did it could not detect it. That is how minimal it is. However, they would still be able to sense it. I'm sure they won't come near this water. What is Frieren thinking? What is the point in all this? Oh, I get it. There must be a place with water they haven't poured their mana into. I'm certain that the second party is there. How will we find them? I'm going to take a nap. Denken, the exam area is vast. If they're doing their best to stay hidden, we'll never find them. Just wait. I bet they'll reveal where they are. I've poured my mana into every pond and spring that I've found. There could be more places with water that I haven't come across yet. It's enough to just limit the resources of water that they still can use though. Well then, I'm going to lie in ambush for the still. Oh, she's turned her mana all the way down. You've got to be kidding me. I had no idea mana was something you could completely turn off. Not completely. If I move, some mana still leaks through. That leaves us to keep watch. Try not to get in my way. Shut up. I could be a powerful ally if it starts raining. If the barrier wasn't... Yeah, she'd be OP. If the barrier wasn't there to repel the water, then sure. Yeah, fair point. Oh my god, look at all the... Even the Geisel? Giesel? Oh my god, a stripe landed on her shoulder? Frieren, did you do it? So it was worth picking a fight with the other parties. Now we can pass the first exam, huh? No. There they are. I knew they'd use magic in the end. No matter how great the mage, it only takes a moment to give it all away. Someone has sensed me. We need to get out of here quick. Oh, looks like it's too late to run away. Now we're talking. Now we're getting into the fights. Bro, I'm going to have to... Whichever the peak fights of this arc is, I have to tap into seeing the anime. Without a doubt. How did you not get a strike? We used to get strikes when we used to share like some of the like leaked panels and things, but we don't have strike right now. We don't when we use Viz. We never really have. It was when we've used official Viz. I don't know if we're just lucky, or it might be because our network. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, unfortunately. Scarf or Sharf. Transform flower petals into steel. Change rocks into bullets. Airy. She's still keeping her distance from me. Her fighting style's polished and doesn't leave any openings, but it's so old-fashioned. Feels like I'm fighting my grandpa. Ordinary offensive and defensive magic. You only use basic spells, huh? Or you just don't want to tip your hand. Finally, we've seen the Frieren fight. I've been strictly taught to use basic magic in fights. So it's your master's strategy then? Yes, she told me that basic magic is enough against mages of this era. I see. This feeling again. I can't put a finger on it. Something doesn't feel right. It's as if I'm fighting against a more skilled mage. Is she fought Frieren too? You must be having a hard time too. You'd be dead by now if you were up against Werble with that sort of fighting style. That's a strange thing to say. I'm pretty sure you're the strongest one among us all. Oh? Well, let's see what Werble's got cooking. How scary. It's likely a spell that slashes objects. It's classified as simple magic, but I can't follow the trajectory. Bro, she just cut the entire forest behind as well? It's impossible to block them all, but she's got Sukuna's Cleave and Dismantle? As a spell? What's wrong? You already give up the chase? I guess I went on a bit of a rampage. Sure did. Your spell's range is about 5 meters, right? You've guessed right. Now what? Will we continue hitting each other with basic spells? Nah, no need for that. Werble is the captain of the Northern Magic Corps. He fought against the remnants of the Demon King's army. His battle experience is on a whole different level. The magic he uses is vulgar and cowardly, designed to win at all costs. The girl who is fighting Werble right now is probably going to die. I don't think so. Is that so? A saturation attack. She can cast this many offensive spells at once. This is what she did against the demon. Resorting to brute force like this is stupid. Have some dignity. Oh, she got cooked. Spell of binding. I can't move. I can't control my mana either. A powerful binding spell, I see. Why couldn't he just capture the still himself if he knows a spell like this? Well, I suppose this is useless if you can't find one to begin with. My spell freezes any target I can see. As long as I don't take my eyes off you, you won't be able to move. I can easily kill you now. So he went easy on us earlier. He could have bound us and ambushed us when he ambushed us if he'd really intended to kill. Yeah, this guy's lying. Last chance. Leave the still here and get lost. How disappointing. This is so boring. I thought we would actually finally fight to the death. Oh, Ubol is scary. So in the end, his goal was to extort me for the still. Wait a second. Why would you need to order me to do such a thing? Couldn't you have taken the still from me when you had me frozen? Ooh, she's smart. Oh, and she's thrown that up, and now he's gonna look up, and in that split second, she's gonna whoop his ass. Yeah, cooked, bro. You need to have my entire body in your sight. That's why you can't use that spell against a group of people. Whoa. You aimed for my eyes. Oh, she is stone cold. The most logical judgment, don't you agree? Nope. If I were you, I would have gone for the neck. A kill would have settled the fight. You had the chance. I've met others who tried to do the same on the battlefield. They were all freaks who enjoyed killing. I have a feeling I should kill you right here and now. Have you ever killed women and children? You think I haven't? Heh. What kind of hell have you gone through? You trying to buy time? Fine. I'll bite. The members of the Northern Magic Corps are mercenaries, specialized in fighting demons, but in times of emergency we fight in wars between nations. People understand human weakness even better than demons. Using women and children as weapons in war sounds like a demonic act, but isn't uncommon at all. It's not hell, it's the reality of life in the North. I see, I've heard enough. Aren't you going to kill me? Personally, I believe that the magic someone specializes in is deeply connected to their life and character. It seems to me you're giving yourself some time before you kill me using this spell that binds your target. I get it now. That is why you didn't mind me buying time. I'm surprised. You've got blood on your hands for a long time already, and yet you still wish to stay human. You're right. Time to get a grip and kill you. But let me tell you this, girl. I might falter and hesitate, but I have never run from killing when it was necessary. See you, Missy. Please, don't move. Oh, bro. Fern whooped that other mage's ass then. You have got to be kidding me. You took down Eri? I didn't censor at all. Let's make a deal. Fuck. Next chapter already? What the fuck? Jesus. I was not expecting, like, it to just straight up be like, just actual tuning exams. But this is peak. Pardon. I'm shocked. So you can completely master your mana. You must be the one who captured this still. We were just lucky. We stumbled upon a nest and that girl had learned a spell from her master that captures birds. You, on the other hand, can capture anything. You must have been extremely unlucky. Damn right. No luck at all there. You fought Eri, right? What happened to her? I killed her? Nah. 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 Nah, I ain't buying that. I ain't buying that for 1 second, Fern. The condition for passing the first exam is to be in possession of the still by sunset today, or with all party members present. That means we've lost. I'll get out of your way now. Weren't you gonna kill me? My failure is definite now. Any more killing would be unnecessary. See ya. I ain't buying it. Go ahead and take a shot at my back. It only means that an unnecessary kill would turn into a necessary one. Miss Ubel, I know. You're not a bad liar at all. Let's go now and assist Mr. Land. See, I knew it. No way Fern would do that. Don't worry so much. That Four Eyes is quite an imposter. He reminds me of someone and I can't think who. Game over. Impressive. Oh, the little... Maybe it's Uru he's reminding me of. You manipulated countless flower petals with precision to get past my defenses. But this is self-taught, isn't it? The self-taught tend to neglect the fundamentals. You see, I make sure to wait and see how an opponent fights before I make a move. I figured out your weaknesses, so I'm likely to be the victor. You're rather chatty, aren't you? How do you plan to beat me with your arm ruined like that? If you surrender, I'll cut your head off next. If you don't surrender, I'll cut your head off next. Like I said, this is just me waiting and watching your moves before I engage. Detecting mana isn't your forte, is it? What? That was an illusion. Okay, some of these mages are truly built different. An illusion. It doesn't have substance, so technically it's more of a clone. It does. I wouldn't know. It does have substance. When did you? Right from the start, when the first exam began. I never trust anyone, you see. What did he do? I killed her. Yeah, right. I can't believe that girl just straight up lied to me. Hey, wake up, Eri. You're out of mana? Lame. Weren't you the top student in the Magic Academy? She won by sheer force of ordinary offensive spells. I couldn't handle them at all. You don't believe me, do you? Nah. She's just like Saitama-esque crater in the ground. I just don't get why you fought her head on like an idiot. I know it was a match you could have won. Still, the fact she can pull off a stunt like this using only ordinary offensive magic, she must be quite the monster. Let's go. We'll regroup with Scarf. Hold on, I can't walk. You really are a pain. Hey, don't levitate me like an object. Give me a piggyback ride. Why do I have to babysit you? Do you sense Scarf nearby? He should be on the other side of the thicket. Hey, Scarf, Help me carry Eric. Wibble, carry me. Damn it. Seriously. What the hell? I wonder what that sound is. It sounds like rain. I think it started raining outside the barrier. It's a melody to represent my current mental state. We only have 2 or 3 hours before sunset, and then the first exam will be over. 2 of us can't fight. We won't be able to steal the still from others in this state. We've blown it. And yet, you chose to help us. How kind. I could ditch you guys right here, you know. After the magic, I'll take the United kids down, bro. Mate. It is an abysmal watch right now to watch us play, I can't lie. It is pronounced Sharf. Okay, I was unsure if it was Sharf or Scarf. But Sharf makes more sense. Don't abandon us, please. Stop crying. Man up. Is that kindness the reason why you fight demons? You saved my village too, after all. Don't be ridiculous. You really think I would risk my life out of kindness? People fight to gratify their desires. In my case, I did it for a girl. There was a girl I liked in my hometown. It was exactly 29 years ago. There was a lot of demon activity in the Northern Lands, and she fled to the Central Lands with her family. I was a dumb kid. I wanted to look cool in front of her. I'm gonna kill each and every one of those crappy demons. Come back here after I'm done, okay? I was around 4 or 5 years old. I don't even remember her face or name. I was such a fool. Yeah, maybe so. I suppose I gotta go home by boat again. I get horrible seasickness. Shall I introduce you to my grandfather? He's a first-class mage. He could take you by land. Wait, Werble, what's up? Look. Yeah. He got it. What a joke. What was the point of all that effort? It took way too long to be lucky. Oh. Was it Denken was his name? They've engaged Frieren's group, an elf. She must be a distinguished mage. Laufen's magic won't work on her again now that she's revealed it once. However, that one time is enough. This isn't a battle to the death after all. Oh, they're gone. She disappeared. Frieren, there still is... Oh, looks like she took it. Huh. Her magic's interesting. Alright, give me a second, chat. I need to sit down. You're gonna watch me just go down real set. We're going low. We're going low. Hang on. I have a wind up stand up desk because I decided to cheap out and not get an electric one. So now whenever I want to sit down, we've got to roll. We've got to go. Yo, what's up, Gonza? Gonza Vera? We're nearly there. Come on, work with me, chat. I apologize if you can hear the horrible sound of my desk going down. Right, let's see. Let's grab the chair. How low down are we currently? Lower. We need to come a bit lower. Nearly there. Just like the wind-up car windows. I've gone too low. Back up. Here we go. That should do. Okay. That's the workout done. Whew. Right. Where was we? It's not cheap. Extra workout. Yeah. The whole reason I bought a standard desk was to use a treadmill whilst I worked. And like, bro, that is the cardio. I'm done for the day now. Oh, so she's that close. And can Frieren not sense her? Oh, no, she did. As soon as she looked their way, she went whoosh. Despite the rain, it's more comfortable here than inside the barrier. Come to think of it, you're the proctor for the second exam. Sense? I'm going to assume her name's Sense. It would seem you are once again responsible for the deaths of several promising candidates. Genau. Nonsense. Anyone who gets killed like this wasn't promising to begin with. Besides, that's what makes first-class mages more valuable. I'm sure you understand that. Even so, you're malicious. Who are these? I can't believe you chose a creature that mana detection doesn't work on as the subject for the mage exam. Whether you can catch one or not depends on luck. That makes this a battle between examinees disguised as a hunting competition. Luck is a part of one's strength as well. And it seems one of the parties didn't need luck to catch this still. 3 hours until sunset. You know what that means. The battles will become more intense. Who do you think will win? I believe at least a third of them will remain. And Denken will definitely be one of them. He's almost as capable as a first-class mage. All he's interested in is money and power. Why would an old man like him participate in the exam now? He must be after the privilege. Who knows? That old man is getting to that age already. He must have his reasons. Say, the magic that girl used just now, it's a spell called Jilwa. It lets you move at high speed, right? It's a folk spell that belongs to a mountain tribe in the southern lands. Indeed, that is correct. Well then, I think you two should have just stayed hidden. That girl could have stolen the still and ran away alone. Laufin is still a novice, you see. She's left too many traces of her mana. I believe you could track her down easily, Frieren. As a matter of fact, you must find us holding you up here troublesome. Well, yes. Zensei. Thank you, Joseph. Yeah, I think before I voice any videos on this series, when we come to make them, I'm gonna have to brush up on all the names, because it's like they're hard enough that they're German, and then they're picking all the German words that throw me. The ones that they don't look German half the time. Yeah, Graf was right about the north. That place is built different. So you know who I am. There isn't a mage of my generation who hasn't heard that name. It's the first time I've ever seen you in person, but I was sure of it the moment I saw you. You are Frieren the Mage, from the Party of Heroes. Is she famous? She's a legendary mage. I thought she could be, but it's true that elves really don't age her. And you still chose to challenge me so openly. You've been snooping around us this whole time, haven't you? I expected you to make a dirtier move. No, this is dirty enough. Whilst Denken keeps you occupied, I'll kill one of those kids. Oh, okay. Makes sense. If we can't pass the exam because we lost a party member, we'd have no choice but to resign. Sounds fun. I dare you. I mean, this guy is no joke. I know. Don't, Richter. We only need to hold them off. This is a winnable battle. Denken, I thought you'd be more cold and ruthless. You're an imperial mage. I'm sure you have eliminated your share of political opponents. I simply do not think being a first-class mage is worth someone's life. At least, that's one thing we can agree on. First-class mage is nothing but a title. I can't imagine it being worth that much. You're hopeless. Did you really decide to take this exam without knowing about the privilege? Privilege? The great mage Siri. Siri. No, not you, Siri. Wrong Siri. Oh, I really hope her name's not Siri. Seri. We're gonna Seri. Yeah. Why did I say Siri? No. Why did I say Siri? It's Seri. Who suddenly ascended the center stage of history more than half a century ago. Founded of the Continental Magic Association to reign over humanity's mages. She still seeks out accomplished mages from the war against the Demon King. Oh, another elf. She offers a special privilege to anyone who holds the position of first-class mage. She will bestow upon them a single spell that they desire. Seri is a living grimoire. No. Be quiet, phone. A living grimoire who knows practically every spell known to humanity. In this world, she's the mage who is closest to our omniscient and omnipotent goddess. Oh, fuck. Okay. Kids do not even realize that elves were super long-lived. Am I saying her name right? Seri? Don't even. Gaining enormous wealth, healing any grave illness, and even obtaining tremendous power is possible. Having any spell you desire granted is good as having your dream come true. People are simple-minded creatures. All of that leads the first-class mages to become a bunch of inhuman monsters. Oh. That is how much it's worth. I see. Ridiculous. Denken, that you don't care puts you in the minority. Let's begin. Seri. Cool. That stops my phone chirping in every time I say her name, at least. Denken, keep her occupied for a minute. That's enough time for me to kill the other two. Don't make me repeat myself, Richter. They're only kids. Just put them to sleep for 3 hours. You can at least handle babysitting. Denken, I'll crush this one. That should be good enough for you. Damn, this Richter guy is bloodthirsty, you old fool. Earth control. Okay. Got earth duty. You see who was in that last panel? What this one? I was trying to look who this is. But it's so, I don't know what the word is, like grainy. I can't tell. It looks like a person with his face covered. A woman with very long hair, question mark. And then this dude in the back. He's got glasses. Is that? No. Got glasses. I don't if it's not spoilers, should I be knowing who these people are? I don't fully recognize them, but like I said, it's very hard to actually see what's going on in that panel. It's so grainy. Hey, how are you? Only a couple hours until your 21st. Hey! Well, in case we're not live at that time, probably won't be. But happy birthday for that regardless. Rubbish Games Live. I know 2 of them. I feel like I need to see this scene in the anime, actually. Because for the life of me, why is it so grainy? We've seen all of them? I see feathers. What episode is this in the anime? Let me find out. I think maybe the anime is going to be where I need to recognize who these are. This guy reminds me of the guy who I said looked like Uryu, who had a fight recently. But that on what's her face's team. But no, surely not. Is this girl? Okay, the long-haired woman looks like her. What was her name again? Zenze? Zenze? Episode 20. Okay. Let me hop onto Crunchyroll real quick, because you got me thinking that I'm missing. I don't want to be missing a crucial detail. What the? Sorry, hang on. What is this series I'm looking at? Front and center on Crunchyroll. You can't see it, but past the monster meat, milady? What the fuck is that? Okay. Episode 20. Wow, this is episode 20. Fucking hell. So we must be getting close to the end of season 1 content. Okay, let me just find the screen cam real quick. Okay, so this is the conversation with Zenze. Oh, it looks like it's towards the end of the chapter. Okay, so this is the goddess. Oh, okay. Oh, the panel that in the anime it's blacked out. I don't even know if you can be able to see this on the stream. Yeah, because I'm streaming OBS. Because I've got OBS open, it won't let me share the screenshot. Fuck. But they're blacked out in the anime. Okay. Who art thou? Give me some hints. Give me some hints while we read. Where was we? She's got to be Zense. But the Ganu, whatever his name was, he didn't have glasses. That can't be the other guy. Or it could be this guy who's covered in his face. I don't know. Right, where was we? We were here. They just started fighting. The young are way too hot-blooded. It is... Oh my... I couldn't care less for privilege. Tell me, what makes you say that? The answer's obvious. The purest of magic... It's the purest... I can't read now. The pursuit of magic itself is the greatest joy. You would get along with Frieren, my guy. That's all. It is then. Okay. The other two, the only reason I got her is because her massive white hair was in complete contrast to the crazy grainy black. But the guy covering his face, maybe the guy that was with Zense, not 100% sold on that. And the other guy with glasses. Like I said, the only guy I could think of is the guy who's fighting in the exam, but I can't imagine being him. I see. How time flies. The apprentice I raised on a whim has already found an apprentice of her own. Oh, shit. She trained Flam? Her name is Frieren. An elf like me, huh? You must be strong. I like you already. Name any spell you desire, and I'll grant it to you. I have the knowledge of practically every grimoire ever written. You can't see. Any spell I desire? Mages spend their entire lives in pursuit of magic. Name it, I shall grant it. I don't need that. The pursuit of magic itself is the greatest joy. Flam, this girl is no good after all. She lacks ambition. That blazing ambition. Master, she will defeat the Demon King one day. I believe a mage like her will open a path to an era of peace. Are you telling me I can't? Someone who is always looking for a fight cannot defeat the Demon King. We cannot achieve that. Tell me, Master, can you even imagine yourself living in peace? Frieren is a mage who belongs to a peaceful era. That's what I like to hear. Now that is how mages should be. So yeah. Zera is. Ooh. I wasn't quite expecting that, but I'm very oh, this chapter cover. Oh, that is peak. Recapture of the still. You've got me looking at every character that pops up now. Like, do you vaguely look like that person I can sort of only vaguely make out in that one panel? Damn it, I can't freeze this guy. Oh, wait, hang on. Wait, chat. Wait. Because Mr. Kabbalist, you have me on the ropes right now. Let me just have a... So I... Okay, so... Okay, so I couldn't tell in the panel, but the guy at the bottom covering his face has like what, like a handkerchief? But why does he look like he's not wearing glasses? I need to look for a guy with handkerchief. Damn it, I can't freeze this guy. There's too much difference in our mana. Oh? Defend! You guys made a huge show. I think I know more or less what you're capable of, but ice magic that lacks lethality, and a mage who is useless in a fight without access to water. What on earth did he convince me to do here? This really is nothing but babysitting two brats. Thanks for your insight. You do like to show off your fancy magic, huh? Are you sure you won't run out of mana soon? You two from an academic... I need to write down this chapter because that panel's going to live in my head run free. You two are from an academy of magic, right? Are your seniors there still teaching how to fight battles of attrition, mostly with defensive spells? What do you mean? How about a lesson on the history of magic? The defensive spell was invented to counter Zoltrak, the killing magic. Provides great resistance against magic itself, however, its defensive quality against physical attacks hasn't changed much since it was first created. Naturally, there's a clear reason for this. It's because it was enough to defend against physical attacks from monsters or warriors. Defensive spells are not supposed to be complex. If you try to perfect it, the casting process becomes too complicated, and that fatally hinders its activation speed. The history of magic is the history of offense versus defense. That is why among modern offensive spells, those that manipulate matter have become common. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's no use dodge. My attacks use overwhelming mass. Should stay down. Please, I find no enjoyment in torture. Or perhaps you want me to kill you after all. Are you sure you want to get so close to her? Human bodies are 60% water, you know. So what? Magic is the world of imagination. Ah, cook. Can you picture how water is distributed in the human body? Can you imagine how you would draw it out to manipulate it? How will you use it against a mage protected by a massive amount of mana? You cannot make such things happen with magic. Besides, even if there were water here, a child like you is no threat to me. So a bluff wouldn't work. I don't trust adults like you. But now, there's one thing I know about you. You're lying, aren't you? I know you'd have chosen to crush us if there was water here, since you seem to love fighting so much, but instead, we got a lecture. What are you so afraid of? I know you'd have chosen to crush us if there was water. Just be quiet. My job is to put you two to sleep, as long as Denken doesn't lose. At this rate, I'll have no mana left. This is a little rough on an old body. I'm sorry, but I've got to wrap this up fast. Tornado winds. Oh shit! That's the chapter cover. That was she was in a tornado of flames. It's that old fool. What an insane way of fighting. That old man sure doesn't hold back. Will the barrier be okay? That is a foolish question. This barrier was provided by the great mage Zeri. It's not something you can destroy by sheer force. I see. Fine then. So the other guy, because he's got the handkerchief. So these two are those. And who was the third in the panel? By the way, since some time last night, someone has been analysing the barrier. Why? Who knows? Whatever the reason, maybe it is pointless. Do you think there is a mage in the world who surpasses Zeri? There might be one. There might be one. Impossible. A counterattack. There was no opening in my barrage of arrows of light. There is one. Frieren is her. I'm out of mana. This is it for me. Unbelievable. She only used basic combat magic from the beginning to end. This was no different from a training match between an apprentice and their master. I'm surprised. I see there's always somebody superior no matter how far I've come. Tell me where Laufen is. I'm sure you know. I'll need her to give us the still. Would you tell me if our positions were reversed? Good point. Laufen, I know you're hiding nearby. Bring me the still. If you don't, I'll kill Denken. Don't do it, Laufen. She has no intention of killing anyone. You know that. She took out the old man. Compared to me, no, even compared to Richter, she's a far superior mage. But she's letting her guard down. She's not making physical contact with the old man. Do not use Jilwa. Just stay hidden. She can sense you if you show any hint of your manner. At this distance, I should be able to fetch the old man and flee with him. Don't. It is a trap. You give me no choice. I don't like doing this sort of stuff, but... Found you. Oh! Funny that you read impossible after saying there might be one. Wait. Oh. Yeah. Bro, Frieren is just built different though, man. You fool. You're too immature. You knew she had no intention of killing me, but she was going to hurt you until you were on the brink of death. Still, we won. Why do you want to become a first-class mage so badly, old man? You've already got wealth and power. What more could you want? My hometown is in the interior of the northern plateau. My condolences. That place is fucked. Since the demon's rampage, only first-class mages are allowed to enter. I just wanted to visit the cemetery there. That is all. I'd suggest you go and save those kids. Although, it might be too late already. Richter will kill them before he faces you. He's the kind of man who's capable of making that kind of rational judgment. Don't worry about that. Kana and Louine will win. I just finished analysing the barrier. She's gonna let all the rain in. She's gonna... Oh, Frieren, my gal. I can't believe Denken lost. This guy does... I am straight up just questioning everyone now. But this guy does also look like the other guy in the panel. But I'm convinced the other guy had glasses, so it can't be. Babysitting time's over. Ooh. So he's gonna try now actually kill the girls, but Frieren's gonna turn off the barrier. Ooh, what a beautiful, beautiful chapter cover. Frieren's gonna turn off the barrier, and then she Because she's been talking all arc about how crazy how great it would be if the rain could come in. He really means to kill us. We won't even last a minute. I just finished analysing the barrier. What do you mean? Frieren, don't tell me you... Genau. Don't worry, it's impossible. If the sky falls, we shall catch larks. She'll break it. Zenze, who even is that mage? That elven mage? Her name is Frieren according to the list of participants. It's the same name as the mage from the Party of Heroes. I heard that she had the holy emblem. The last great mage, huh? So you've really done it, Frieren. This is how you greet me for the first time in 1,000 years. This is why I can't retire. In the world of magic, even heaven and earth could turn upside down. I can't believe you really destroyed the barrier. Why have you done this? Because I felt bad for Kane. Magic should be accessed freely. A mage that manipulates water, huh? Magic is the realm of imagination. Can you imagine yourself winning against a mage who can manipulate the rain? I can't. Your guy Richter's probably feeling the same. No, this is no time to assess the situation. I need to finish them off immediately. Oh, and the ground's too... Oh no, she's... Oh. She's frozen the water. Oh, fuck. I didn't even think that was going to be an option. Finally, he gave us an opening. Panic made your mana unstable. So this will be like episode 21, right? So far, list of things I need to watch in the anime. Let me. Stark versus the dragon. The dance. Frieren versus Lady Aura. Now episode 21. Yeah, so this really is so is this arc where the anime ends? Buying time like this won't... Now I get it. The reason why you were so afraid of water manipulation magic. This is the kind of attack overwhelming mass that you were talking about. Oh ho ho ho! Episode 6. I think I did watch that one like way back. And I did remember it being sick, which is why I definitely want to rewatch it. Ep 6. Cool. You know, there's nowhere to escape to. This is why I hate water. Oh, even with... Bro got cooked. I think you won. We need to leave here quickly. We have 2 hours until sunset. You can hide your mana, right? Well, we don't have any mana left to conceal. Well done. The head pats are back. My bad. It was inevitable. Both Denken and I are out of mana, and there are only 2 hours left. This is it for us. Laufen, can you remove this restraint? You're kidding. This restraint has incredible mana on it. Then cut down the tree. Denken, forget it. It's over. I also don't have enough mana to use Jilwa. Richter, Laufen. What do you think an Imperial Mage would do at a time like this? We struggle until the very end, however ugly it may be. Let's see if we can pick up the trail of the other parties and follow them. Fern, Do you know how boring you are? You've only used the most basic spells. Please take your complaints to Mistress Frieren. Yeah, that elf is your master, right? We all got soaked thanks to her, so we'll make sure to tell her off later. That's my plan. Except for the combat magic, I'm not restricted to what I can do. Come to think of it, you did use the spell to capture a bird. What kind of magic can you use? Let me think. I have a spell that lets you see through clothes. I'm not going to use it. Sorry to interrupt your fun conversation, but it's probably better not to show our hand now. She used it on Stark though, right? That's because they love each other. We'll be rivals in the second exam. You're right, sorry. But I think you could have opened up to us more, Mr. Four Eyes. There they are. That's the party that fled. The corpse of one of their members was just a little farther off. They have no chance of passing the exam anymore, yet they're holding on for the still as if their life depends on it. Are you going to offer them a deal, Denken? They won't agree to it. If I were in their situation, I'd turn it down too, even if you offered me stacks of money. Why? Because I wouldn't like it. This is not about being logical. Laufin, you wait here. Grab the still if you see an opening. Richter, come with me. What are you going to do? We're going to face them head on? I have no mana left. You should know that goes the same for them. Prepare yourself. Be a man. Oh my god, they're just going to have a scrap? Come on, you got to be kidding me. We'll settle this with our face. Yeah, he might be the GOAT. Denken might be him. Denken's just whipping out the left, right, good night. Yeah, GG's. Yeah, Denken won. There we go. So, and I can see the cage. Yes. It's time. There are 18 of you, which means 6 parties in total passed the first exam. The exam is now over. It's already been 2 days since Frieren and Fern went off to the exam, huh? Fern doesn't get mad at me for staying up late. I'm too scared to feel this happy. You've been through a lot, huh, kid? Oh. Chapter 46. 2 chapters left of this little mini arc. First part of this arc. What a little kitty. What a cute little kitty. An even better flavor. What's he drinking? Dragon juice. Or orange juice. Dragon juice. The exam's now over. First party, Method Ton Lang. Second party, Frieren, Lauin Kane. Fourth party, Vernland Ubel. 8th party, Werbel Scharf. Ere. Denken Richter Laufen. Who are these? Edel, Bly, and Dunst. The second exam will be held in 3 days. We'll give you more details later. That's all for now. Dismissed. It's evening. I guess it can't hurt to laze around. Who could that be? Fern, I thought you went to the first class mage exam. It's finished. We came back last night. Master Stark, it's evening now, you know. You were asleep, weren't you? Did you stay up late? Yes. And? I also drank some juice in the middle of the night. Yeah, bro, I literally love everything about them. Oh my god, this is my favorite romance manga. Gee, you made her angry. You just woke up too, Mistress Frieren. Now the arrow's pointed at me. Looks like we'll spend the day trying to please her. What's your plan? Should we go out, get something delicious? It's a little expensive, but I found a nice place when I was here last night with Himmel. When I was here last time with Himmel and the others. Wasn't that over 80 years ago? Will it even still be here? The light is back on. I told you it could be easily fixed. Thank you as always, Richter. I almost forgot. You can have this if you want. Bro's got rare candy. Mom. Wait. I'm not a kid anymore. I'm a grown man. In the eyes of a senior like me, you're still a child. I remember you like them. I'm sorry, but this shop is closed. A crazy old man just made me have a fist fight with him, you see. I must rest. That sounds stressful, Richter. Then how about we get a bite together? There's a restaurant I'm looking for, but Laffen and I don't know our way around here. Wait, Laffen, why are you with Denken in the first place? What's that? The old man bought it for me. Seriously? You've become his granddaughter now? Go home. We are no longer a party. You don't know how to get on in life, do you? If you're to keep living as a mage, it wouldn't hurt to be on my good side. There are tons of restaurants here, just pick one. It's a place that I went to with my late wife. I still can't forget the taste. You're buying. Of course. I told you. You won't regret this. Four Eyes. Ubel. It's nice to finally meet you, so you don't use your clone in town. If it's a chat you want, can we do it while we walk? Sure, but I might accidentally kill you if you run away. Can I ask you a question? You don't feel any guilt about murdering people, do you? So, why didn't you kill Werbel? You had the chance, right? So you were watching. I can't let my guard down, can I? It's hard to explain, but maybe because I emphasized with him. I want some time before I kill him too. I can't move. This is... Oh? The magic that a person specializes in is deeply connected to their life and character. I've always been like this. I can copy a spell through empathy, but not if I can't empathize with the person. Four Eyes, your clones are perfect replicas, to the point that they have the exact same capabilities as you. Oh, it's Ubel? Oh, okay. Well, Ubel is a fucking problem. That's for sure. What kind of life have you lived? What goes on in that head of yours? Tell me. I see. You're the kind of person who uses magic through your senses. You use magic without fully understanding how it actually works. I don't like dumb kids like you. You didn't answer my question. I'm saying I'm not telling you because I don't like it. I don't care if you kill me. Though, you'll never be able to empathize with me if you do that. Okay, fine. Now I think I understand who you are a little. I'd like to get to know you better. Where are we headed? Nowhere. Don't follow me. Yeah, I wouldn't want her anywhere near me as well after that. Stay away. She's crazy. You have excellent taste, Denken. This is the best restaurant in town. I often come here too. It's been over 50 years since I visited this place with my wife, but it still has the same atmosphere. How mysterious. Are you sure? Hey! It's the same place that Frieren came with him all. Are you sure I can order as many desserts as I want? Yep. Denken, it's Frieren. Did Frieren say she came here with just Himmel? Was that this chapter? It's no space I found when I was last time with Himmel. Yeah, you see the little connection to their love story, how she goes to the same place that Denken went with her wife, because Frieren and Himmel might as well have been husband and wife as well, bro. They went on a date. How cute. Leave them be. They seem to be having a lot of fun. Food should be enjoyed. We're here for the same reason. Right, I'm going to stuff myself. That is a lot. All that steak. Oh, so good. Sometimes you suddenly act like this, don't you, Mistress Frieren? Thank you for retrieving the heirloom knife from the demons. Oh, so it wasn't just with Himmel. Okay, it was with the whole party. Again, the curse of if I just read the next panel, I will get my answer strikes again. I, Leka, the greatest culinary genius this century, shall honour you with the utmost hospitality and reward you with as much as I can offer. This is a lot of food. Food is amazing. I need to savour the flavour. You don't have to eat that much in one sitting. You can just come here again. There's been many flavours that I thought I could experience again, but couldn't. But she's experiencing the flavour that she had with Himmel and the group again now, with Fern and Stark and everyone. I still need Sign to come back, man. Don't you worry, Miss Frieren. The food at our restaurant will always taste the same no matter when you return. A century from now, or even 2. I see. I find it funny. Chefs always say that, and yet they try to leave their own mark by changing the flavour of other people's dishes. Then you can go search for even better flavours. With all due respect, Master Himmel, there is no chef in the world who could create flavours that surpass mine. Then make sure it stays that way. That is the reward I would like. If that is what the heroes wish for, I shall accomplish something no other chef has ever achieved. Frieren, this is crazy good. Am I allowed to feel this happy? What the heck? Even after all that talk, the taste did change. But it saves me the trouble of looking for anything better. This tastes much better than it did back then. Oh, yeah. But there's a chair missing. Sign should be there. Eat your vegetables too. She really has become your granddaughter. Oh, so Yubel is getting to know him. That was delicious, wasn't it, Mistress Frieren? Thank goodness she's happy again. By the way, how are our finances? My secret stash of money is gone. Oh. You've got bedhead. Yo, what's good, Soham? Oh, that's cool. The chef's name's Lecker, which is yummy in German. Alright, final chapter of the arc. Well, sort of semi. Final chapter of part 1 of the arc. Of part 1 of 3, I believe this. I think I saw it said this arc had. Fern and her baked sweets. This is the spiritual state of nothingness. I'm proud of you for reaching the quintessence of the art of war. I have nothing left to teach you. Who is that old man? That's what I was just thinking, Frieren. A stranger. He started talking to me whilst I was training for some reason. You attract weird people, don't you, Stark? Well, anyway, do you have a minute? I need your help. What happened? Something to do with Fern? Fern's angry? Yeah. Oh, Fern is adorable, bro. She looks really angry. Her mood seems worse than yesterday. What have you done? I was in charge of shopping today, but I overslept, so... But that happens all the time. What's the big deal now? Fern is the type who bottles things up and then explodes. What happens then? She completely ignores me. Like a couple of little kids arguing. Come on. I'm begging you, Stark. Step in for me. She won't talk to me. What? No way. I'm scared too. Of course. Sorry I asked. Miss Fern, Frieren has reflected on her mistakes. I want something to eat. Huh? I want to eat snacks. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. These two are boyfriend and girlfriends already. That is couple coded. She's hungry, bro. Just feed her snacks. You'll be surprised how easy it is to just get that to work. That is the answer to everything. In that case, let's go get something together. I hope I still have the secret stash. That guy. If I'm not mistaken, that's Werble from the Northern Magic Corps. Aren't you a warrior? What do you want? What do you think? He's no good. I wonder what he's doing. Sorry to keep you waiting, can it? You look even prettier than usual, Louine. My brothers have returned from the royal capital. They always come back with so much crap for me every single time. I'm not some dress-up doll. And my mom enjoys it so much she can't stop. You're more spoiled than I am. If that's how you feel, then please switch places with me. It's hell always being compared to your excellent brothers. Right, let's go. I'm suffocating in this. Then let me escort you today, sweet little Louine. It's fine. Which one would you like? I don't care. You can choose, Master Stark. Again, don't fall for it, Stark. If you ask a woman, what does she want to eat, and she says, don't care, you pick, it's a trap. You are going, whatever I have, I'm not going to look at the panel, but I'm almost certain that if these really are a couple, Stark is going to pick the wrong thing, even though he was just told to pick anything. I don't know what to do. Don't ask me. Translation, she totally does care. Yeah. Now, how locked in is he? Is he going to do the impossible and get it right first time? Isn't that Frieren? Good timing. I was just thinking about visiting her at the inn. Who are they? The girls who were in the same party as me in the exam. Frieren helped us a lot. She was like a teacher to us. Yeah? Only because you two were fighting. I don't feel comfortable be surrounded by just girls. Not just that, like they're all mentally children. You're a warrior, aren't you? Ooh. Hold on. Don't. What is this? You look pretty good. This is twice now Stark has just been pounced on by strangers and fondled. And told he's pretty good. We've got a request to deal with a Fresser, a lion pig. It's been laying waste to some fields. We've been searching for a warrior. We met during the exam. He's your comrade? Can I borrow him? Go ahead. Are you sure it's okay to let him go with them? He'll be fine. I didn't sense any malicious intent. I almost couldn't believe he was the same person. He probably just keeps his work and private life separate. My brothers are the same. Frieren, this is a token of my gratitude. Yo, what's good? Akirks. I didn't do anything to deserve it. Not true. Oh god, the menace is back. Not true. If you weren't there, we couldn't have advanced to the second exam. Thank you. Oh, flashback. Thank you, Master Himmel. Why do you help people? Because I'm a hero. That isn't what I meant. Right. Perhaps... Like, you have to just hit the mic every time, bro. Perhaps I do it for myself. Maybe I want someone to remember me, even only a little. Living means someone knows you and remembers you. What do you think you need to do to be remembered? It can even be a little thing. You just need to change their life in some way. Bro, you didn't, and you will be remembered for eternity through Frieren because you, in those 10 years, meant more to her than anything that had happened in the 990 years prior. Okay, Logan, come on, get down, bro. Come on. Mistress Frieren, this sweet she gave you is amazing. By the way, Frieren, you couldn't get up at all on this. Wait, what? By the way, Frieren, you couldn't get up at all on the second morning. Please don't talk about that. It'll put her into a bad mood again. If it's anything like in past years, the first class mage exam will have 3 parts. We will be pitted against each other in the next part. Ooh, you're right. What's that? It's a notice of the next exam, the location and the date, and the name of the examiner in charge. Is this going to be the... No, because you said I met all those 3 people. The examiner will be Zensei. Bad luck. It's a shame. After we passed the first exam... What do you mean? Zensei has been in charge of 4 exams in the past. No one has ever passed any of them. Ooh. This is a cruel exam you're planning. Really? I'm a pacifist. Unlike you, Genau. The meat is delicious. You're something else. That was some real art of war there. Ooh. Okay. So, the first part of the magic tuning exams is This was a complete, I don't want to say tonal shift for Frieren, but this is the first time I'm reading Frieren and I'm thinking, oh, okay, we're building up to something really big. I can't wait to finish this arc. That will be my goal. When I next stream Frieren, my goal is to finish all of this next arc. Depending on how, well, it depends how long the third part is, really. Third part's really long. It might be a tricky. But the problem is, yeah, unfortunately, chat, I don't know when the next stream will be. It might be a couple weeks. I don't know. But we will see. All 4 of us might stream next week, however. So keep an eye out for that. I don't know when exactly, but all 4 of us may stream. Been a long time since then. But for now, I'm going to hop off now. That was a great arc. Well, it doesn't feel like a full arc, but it was a great part 1. Great opening to that arc. And I can't wait to watch a lot of that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. Might watch some in bed, actually, now. But thank everyone for tagging along. And I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully very soon. Oh, God, not you again, Logan.